From your well-known favorites who paved the way for the nameless, gave up game without payment or even asking for favors. They were just willing and able to make it do what it does. Some may not be famous to you, but they famous to us.
Hold on, wait a minute, what we talking about? What they call about? Highlight reels on the route fallouts, investment deals with the ins and the outs, all the top trades on the alternate routes, top 5 that are alive and who's whack, who got jokes with the best callbacks, reviews with interviews and no cap, all that brought to you by 2 veteran comics with a network giving you the economics and the best work while paying homage to the best work. 20 years plus work, no pressure. How you grabbing your stomach, crying tears looking ugly, grabbing onto the rail, fall off your chair like Donnell. Hell, we done seen it all, man, we got stories to tell. Make you too weak every 2 weeks like you under a spell. Turn on your Bluetooth while you swerving, know you chilling at home. And if you famous and we know you better pick up the phone.
From your well-known favorites who paved the way for the nameless, gave up game without payment or even asking for favors. They were just willing and able to make it do what it does. Some may not be famous to you, but they famous to us.
Now what's up?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Famous to Us.
Famous to Us. We're supposed to do it together. Great that you said the right thing.
Right.
It only took a month for him to get the title that we created together. He's like, funny to us, right? Funny to them. No, Famous to Us.
Famous to Us.
CJ Star in the building.
That's
we
right.
We have, once again, some beautiful, smart eye candy right between us. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, it's nice too. And my name is Shed G. And ladies and gentlemen,
I wasn't talking about shit, though.
no, I was just telling them my name. I was just telling them my name. And so if you don't know what Famous to Us, tell them the whole concept of Famous.
The whole concept of Famous to Us is these people are famous. They're famous in their own right. They're famous out there. They've got followers. They're funny. They could be very talented. This one right here is just an umbrella of it. I can't wait to get to it. But anyway, we wanted to do something where someone that's famous that you might not know, but we want to introduce you to.
And you
them.
need to know.
Need to know this person.
All right. So I'm down for it. So Miss Lady, look, I want.
Could you say the name of it?
Can you say your business? What do you want us to call you?
LuLu. Thank you. Here, let me go ahead and should I?
Yeah, go ahead. Do
Yes,
your
please.
thing.
All right, because I'm going to get to the basics, but then we will get into the actual gifts that I have. CJ knows all about that. He's a fan.
I'm a fan.
Yes. Okay. But no, my name is LuLu. LuLu, I love. I own the House of Oshun LLC, and I am a practitioner of intuitive coaching and consulting, as well as a self-published author and an owner of the Ashe Academy for Intuitives.
Why you roll your eyes at me when you tell me what you are?
Cause how do you not know? How y'all don't know? How y'all got me here and y'all don't know?
No,
No,
because
but actually, it's a lot more. That's
Right.
what I'm
It
saying.
really is.
No, but we didn't want to say, okay, this young lady is super funny. She's a business owner. She's bright. She has followers. She
Right.
Leads people in the right direction. I don't want to do all that.
right. We didn't want to say.
I wanna hear all
Ladies and
that
gentlemen,
because-
welcome LuLu. We didn't
Yeah,
want to
like,
just
be
say
like-
welcome LuLu.
Yeah.
I just learned this, y'all. Put this shit on. Put this shit on, AB. Okay, come on. I had to do it.
So,
all right.
so my question for you to get the party started and is, when did you know that you had this gift of leading? When did it dawn on you?
When I was very young, when I used to be able to tell my sister and my cousin, okay, you stay right there and you don't goddamn move. You just stay right there in the corner. I was younger than them, but I was always the mother, the big sister.
How old was you when that happened?
I was probably about 4 or 5.
So listen, you're not.
You
the
say
only
goddamn
one
in 4.
Yeah, I can see that.
I love cuss words. Cuss words, I'm like, I be like, oh my God.
But you're not the only guest that we've had that actually felt that they had the age at a very early age. Everyone
Right.
keeps saying 6 and 4 and everything.
Right.
So that's probably when it happens. So if you're out there and you got kids and you're looking at your 5-year-old and they ain't did shit, this might be the year that you just let that motherfucker walk out.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. She told it to you. We
Right.
told it. No, but for real, on your Instagram, can I just say, it's like a coupon book of just joy to me. Like, you can sing, You
Yes, I can.
and not only can you sing, you can coach people to sing. Tell us all who you've
CJ.
I don't want to
I'm sitting back just listening right now.
Right.
Right now, I'm just sitting back listening to CJ.
This is so true because a lot of my we call them lighthouses. The people who I don't call them followers, and like on YouTube, I don't call them subscribers. They're either housemates or lighthouses, right? So the lighthouses understand my gift. They understand my actual gift. Okay, CJ? Let's be clear. I trained Patti LaBelle. Okay, I trained Gladys. Like, she didn't like her lips at first. I told her, bitch, I'm telling you, work them. She got out there. And so at first she was Gladys Knight and the lips.
Right. Gladys Knight and the what?
Back there.
And the lips.
And the lips.
I encourage, motivate, and inspire people now.
I'm
I
telling
trained
you.
Mariah Carey on this shit. She wasn't doing this shit.
She was doing what? With her hand?
With her hand. But she, this shit right here.
Don't give them all that.
I ain't gonna give them all of
Oh,
it.
don't give them all that. Girl, don't give them all
Yeah, these
that.
blessed vocal cords.
All right. Okay. Well, let's bring it back down, please, from your singing career. So exactly what are, like, people reach out to you for what type of job? Like, so when they reach out to you, they're reaching out to you for help with what?
Well, I'm gonna try and keep it simple because
Please do.
Yes. With the intuitive community, we have a lot of people who have a lot of different gifts, and it's questionable about, oh, well, are they God-given gifts and blah blah blah. Everybody got gifts. I know y'all you done cheated on your woman, and she was like, oh, I had a dream, and it was a bitch
First
in
of
a
all,
blood wig.
I've never cheated at all, ever.
We ain't talking about on tests in preschool. So
She said cheating on your girl.
She's
Right.
on your girl.
So I assist people with helping themselves. Actually, I provide tools and information for them to grow spiritually, ascend and spiritually expand. Keep it real cute. But it helps people to be more mindful, present, and aware so that they won't be caught up in certain patterns of behavior that go with their generational patterns, as well as those that they picked up environmentally growing up throughout the years. Because like you said, a lot of people have told you that they knew what they were going to do at 7 years of age, right? And so the thing about that is by the time you're 7, before your actual adult teeth come in, you have a lot of who you are by the time you're 7 years old. Once you get your adult teeth, between your adult teeth, which is 7, and when you turn about 12 or 13 in puberty is actually 9 years old, but we're not going to go there. Go look at Jerry Springer. Okay? Go back. It started some change.
So
But,
they're talking, and you're talking about puberty being with the inside, like your brain and everything else like that.
Right.
People always consider puberty being the outside, which I mean,
It all goes
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I think there's a lot of people that mature mentally, like you said, around that age because they start to turn and they start to have decision making. Their decision-making skills are there, so I'm definitely on board with you with that.
And it's always, a lot of times, depending on what you're going through. Because if you notice that, if your parents are not there or whatever, and you got brothers and sisters, you have to adapt to your environment. So a lot of times, the puberty, if that's the case, will come in at an early age, like when you give Christ to your, give my life to Christ at an early age. That's
You got your life to Christ at an early age?
early age.
Several times. Though.
Several times.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And
How much
early,
baptism? How much water they got?
They did the foreheads and they dunked him. And we still look. We doing it this Sunday again.
you know what? Get in the frame, CJ. Scoot over this way. Because
Come on
CJ
over,
on the outside,
CJ.
you keep laughing, getting out the frame. You
I'm
keep
getting out the frame.
You fading like Homer
so you're-
Simpson in the bush.
I got other questions. So, do you help just females, or do you help?
I help everyone, and I am so excited because I've gotten a lot of men in the last 2 years. And please let it be known, I do not date online. It's scary to me. I got a story about phone line dating back in the day.
Phone line. Wait a minute.
Back in
Let's
the
get to
day.
the story. Let's get to the story. Then we talk about the men that you get to the story. What
It wasn't
happened?
but one because it don't take much for me to walk around and walk off.
So you was phone
catfished
dating.
me. He was a half breed.
You know what? That happened. Like, I think about that stuff now. Like, people say, "Oh, the online dating is this." I remember back in the day, like, I talked to a girl and I was like, "What you look like?" She's like, "Janet Jackson." And you started like, "Well, shit, if you look like Janet Jackson, I look like Michael." Really? And we both looking for the wrong people when we ran into each other. You know, junior high school. But
get back to your story, man.
Yeah.
You're not trying to get away. Tell us what happened with your own phone.
So y'all was sitting there. He catfished you.
This
Number
is
one.
landline day.
Yeah.
Landline.
So he catfished you. Number one.
He hackfished.
Yeah, he catfished you. Oh, okay.
I'm light skinned. You know, back then you want your little hair braid.
Did he say it was bow legged and pigeon toed?
No, but he said he had good hair. He barely had that good hair.
It was on the side.
It was right there in the back. George Jefferson and you 28. Catfished me.
Wait a minute.
I lived by myself, and
When did you see him? What happened when you seen him?
Child.
Did you read
His
him?
sister answered the door. He said he lived there by himself. His little sister answered the door. My feet was sticking to the carpet. See, I was doing too much. I was out there too early.
Your feet was sticking to the
So
carpet.
first of all,
Yes.
you should have known something when that was up when he was inviting you to his house, and you had to drive over there. Like, you know.
Well, I was young, wild, I'm telling you. In every hole, they ain't hoes. Don't call them hoes. I didn't mean to say hoes. He been baptized 7 times. I don't know CJ life. Wait a minute. Because, you know, I got to respect the hoes real quick, though. Because we got to stop calling ourselves hoes, y'all. Because real hoes, like real live hoes, don't like when us regular girls be, you just did some hoish shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You was not a hoe. See, a real live hoe gonna walk down, step down 10 about her money, and you know what I mean?
Right.
She gonna make some things happen. She do everything with intention when it comes to me, and she ain't got no feelings for him. She ain't got nothing toward him. You hear me? So I apologize to the real hoe.
But
Well, you know what?
real
Let's give it up to the
Let's
hoes.
give it up to the hoes.
Give it up to the hoes.
Because I'm telling you right now, this is what I don't understand. And I know this for a fact to be true. Like, there's some women out there that look at the women now and be like, like, I mean, seriously, like, they would probably hate on you. You're a beautiful young lady, and they be like, look what she got on. Look at that. What pants tight or whatever. Be like, what was you doing before to get this person? Wearing them pants tight, doing the same thing that she's doing. So I don't understand.
People tend to forget where they came from.
Exactly.
And they forget that, you know, but some of them may never want nothing like that because they always been built bad. Now, we going to be honest. Because some of y'all out there be hating on people and it don't even make no sense.
I would never do that, and you never should.
Right. It's not your calling. It's not your calling. It's not in your life page.
Somebody posted something where this girl was sitting straight up, and her knees was together, and her feet was out.
They say them got the best coochie though because the ain't no separation up at the top.
Oh, wait a minute. That's mildew, bro.
That's mildew.
That hold it in.
That's not wetness at all.
Don't do that. Y'all gonna have a lot of people just acting up on here. Lord have mercy.
All right, let's get back to you. You're coaching men now. You
I
started
coach
2
men.
years. All right, let's go.
And you don't date any of the people that you coach.
I better not.
But what if you coach them and they become a good dude?
Nah. I wouldn't
Like
want
Maya
that.
Moore did. Remember how Maya Moore was helping that guy in prison? All of a sudden, she fell in love and they get married when he get out.
I don't let myself get close like that to nobody. No.
You heard it for your first.
Yeah, and you know
But
they don't believe me though, but I just have to show them, door slam them, brick wall them. Like I said, what I said, I ain't dating nothing coming on through.
But
no
I
online.
just think that I think you selling yourself short.
Yeah,
I'm selling myself short. Y'all hear that, hoes? All right, teach me.
I just think that your blessing might be there.
online.
right.
I don't know.
But I'm saying you're so smart. I think that you could weed through it. You could cipher. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't want to take that chance. I done been through
Yeah,
some things.
but people can be whatever they want to online. That's hilarious to me.
That is, but the beauty in reality TV, even though it had its, it's what do you call it? Like people didn't like it, but the beauty of the reality TV era is that it allowed people, like if you go on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, I guess. But if you go on these platforms, you'll see people living in their true and authentic way. They're gonna have trash over there by the sink and stuff. The cabinets all messed up. And on there talking in their nicest outfits on your ass. Okay, that's what they do.
The selfie is for me is hilarious. That's what I look at. As soon as if I see a selfie, I'm looking behind you. Looking beside you.
See, that's just messy.
Yeah, no, because
what's your sign?
I'm Taurus.
Oh, Taurus.
Tell him about it. Tell him.
I don't know about them.
See,
You don't know
'Cause
about no Taurus?
I don't judge people by just the sign, but I had a feeling you was an earth sign. Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, y'all are so meticulous. Like y'all pay attention to detail a little too much. You gonna miss out on some good pussy because she ain't got no cereal in the box.
Baby? No, baby.
you
I'm married.
married?
I am so married.
He married.
Yeah. I am not missing out on good pussy.
He is not missing. Preach.
I said pussy.
Bless him.
Look, she had me stuttering.
Bless him. You anointed.
She had me stuttering. I said, baby, I ain't missing out on no good perturb. Now, anyway.
I ain't know
Let's bring it back
No, it's all
in. Y'all know I'm saved. I'm the same.
Oh, my goodness.
We
What
gotta
day is
bring it back
Today,
in.
what is it?
Today's Tuesday the
Today's
4th.
Tuesday the
You
4th.
saved today.
We don't date stamp this
on-
podcast. What we should never do, but it's all right.
You said what?
We should never
The
date stamp.
It's true, but oh well.
It's all right, but let's bring it back in.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Let's talk
I wanna know about
what
the
you I thought, wait, she need to explain. We all over. You got to
No,
tell us.
she already told us the story
about
about
the
the
dude.
dude.
I
No,
wouldn't do
but
that,
she
though.
have men
She said
clients.
she walked into the house. Men clients. Oh,
Right,
yeah,
let's talk
you're
about the men
Oh.
clients that you have now. We would
can't-
talk
she can't
about
really give
good
too much
I
stuff.
up.
really
Apparently.
can't, but
She
I'm
really
not
can't.
dating them. Yeah.
Okay.
I know. She just. I mean, you can't.
But talk
it's just-
about how you give them. You direct them when they come to you.
It depends. Number one, it depends.
You said direct you.
Direct.
So what you basically trying to figure out is here's the truth. What he's trying to say. How much game are you giving the guys that you're talking to?
Game.
Like I'm talking about, like you putting them up on game.
Helping
Let's just
them out.
Be real. You helping them out.
Helping them, with whatever it is that they have going on, because usually they come with a question, but just because you come with a certain question doesn't mean that that's what you need to grow. Like I have the information for you to grow. I have the direction to point you in that has more to do with your soul's growth than just this material life, So, or like even just relationships, because I noticed that about 2 years ago, people are so wrapped up in wanting to be in a relationship, and a lot of the men are waking up. A lot of the men got real emotional about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
They got up in their feelings because there was a huge
Because you
breakthrough,
had to be at home
right?
2 years ago. Two
And-
years ago,
right.
you had to be at home.
Well, yeah,
And
but
then so you be like, damn, this is what I've been dealing with the whole time because you don't know.
not just with they women.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about period. Like a relationship, it could be anything. It could be a family.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely agree with you on that. It did get emotional. There's a lot of things as a man that in the past 2 or 3 years that we started to evolve. Especially black men too. We evolved. We went from 3 years ago. We was just doing comedy. We started golfing because we wanted to still get out, but of course not be in somebody's
You use
mouth.
the same iron on every hole, don't you?
No.
You doing
No.
that You were asking the cat started playing, didn't they? All right, I'm going to leave it alone.
But
So-
I mean, I definitely agree with you. Look, but you done touched man the right way.
Right. So what are some of the most common questions or things that the guys were asked? Because now I'm interested in this. It's like this
It's
very
mostly
intriguing.
emotional development because all of us have masculine and feminine energies that are within us. That's why what's so crazy about the other day I read a study where they said that black men have more estrogen and y'all feel more than any other race.
At the same time, we are taught to not cry, show emotion, be providers, and do this strong things. And at the same time, like it could get to your point where you need to break down.
And you will break down. That's why a lot of times if you see some of the stuff that's happening to African American, but then they'll call it mental illness.
Yeah,
A lot
Right.
of times, but it's just like they'll hold so much stuff in and get to a breaking point. They'll be like, "Oh, it's mental illness," but it was like we didn't have it in there.
Who's the most sensitive signs that you've seen from males?
Fire signs for males.
Yeah.
Fire signs.
Fire.
Leo, Sagittarius, Aries.
What do you shit?
I'm a Virgo.
What do you think about Virgos? Why can't they stay in relationships?
No, honestly, like Virgos are the men and the women though, because I have a lot of Virgo placements, so I get it too. But a lot of the men, they usually have issues in their youth. They usually, as a collective, they usually have issues in their youth. They usually have some issue with a female role model or someone close to them that they looked up to or needed some type of nurturing from. But Virgos are very nurturing people, though. That's why when they do get with somebody, you got one of the best partners you could ever have. However,
There you go, Shed.
Oh, I didn't know. Is it,
You already know that you're gonna be.
CJ be trying to throw it out there.
you can put him under there. What about
because
Taurus is like that too, though, kind of.
So my thing is this, which Shed, I say he is a great dater. Not a good boyfriend, apparently.
See, let me explain.
He
this.
probably has to learn, though.
But see, the thing is, not everybody. Like, I'm not like everybody else in the group. Like all of our people, y'all the most stable people I've ever been around. You gotta understand. I've been to like 9 different cities that I lived in, and the thing was, I knew I wasn't gonna be there. So it's like I wouldn't even try to waste my time because, like, if I was dating a girl, she had a daughter, I didn't want to have to deal with.
See, he paid a lot of attention to everything. Talk himself out of it.
Right, exactly though. But see, that's what I was doing. But I acknowledge that. But now I'm stable here in Dallas, and I've been here 2.5 years, sir. It's like, how come you can't date? What do you got? What do you got going on?
He'll figure it out.
right.
He'll figure it out.
But who do you think would be the best for Virgo to date?
Probably a fire sign, or just whoever they want. Actually, whoever they are attracted.
Give it up for whoever I want.
Yeah, whoever they are attracted.
I'm saying, but
Give it up for
do they have
whoever I
to be
want.
do they have to be evenly yoked, or does one have to be more empowering than the other?
They probably have to switch the dynamic, like know when the on and off. But the thing about being whole, separate, and unique when it comes to just dating overall, like even
I ain't
with
a
you-
hoe. Don't say I'm a hoe.
I don't know.
She said hoe and unique. No,
Whole, separate, and
he
unique.
said hoe. He's like, I ain't no hoe.
Look,
So you bit me about being a hoe. Being a Virgo
I
hoe.
said
whole.
whole.
All right, whole.
Right.
The thing about being whole and unique. Go ahead.
Whole, separate, and unique, knowing your singleness and all of that, right? Like even with you and how you had to learn and grow with your wife and all of the stuff, the ups and downs, and what y'all had to learn about each other. Then y'all have to learn new stuff about each other too to keep growing, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not about you and your wife, but we ain't disrespect no married folks.
No, it's cool.
But yeah,
But I'm trying to figure out
you trying to figure out his, like, he know what he doing.
No. Because I figure that we have someone on here that knows what they're doing. You're an author and everything else like that. That maybe you could probably just help him lead in the right direction because he does. He's dating with a purpose now. I do know that.
Well, he on the right page.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, he put me out there every show.
Every show. That's the
Trying to
title.
make me go on a
We're gonna
reality
change the
show.
title to this. Find him
Shed.
somebody.
Okay, he is single and available.
But
Let
see,
it be
that's
known.
the thing. Like all of my friends are married. Like every last one of them is married that I hang around. Like that I hang. So everybody's married. So I'm the guy that show up.
Stag, that's what they call
Hey,
it.
Shed, can y'all go grab my car for me?
Well, doesn't that inspire you though? Them being married, doesn't that inspire you?
Well,
in some
yeah,
kind of
but
way?
that's what I told him. It's like I am like for a purpose, but I don't want to. It's like now that
you don't
I'm
wanna
stable. It's like remember I have a third eye, so I look at stuff totally different than I did when I wasn't. You know what I mean? Because I knew I wasn't gonna live there. You know what I mean? I was emotionally detached.
Okay.
From a lot of people when I was just going city to city. You know what I mean? Now I'm in tune with myself.
And ladies, if y'all would have seen this look,
In tune with myself. In
Once again.
tune.
can we ask the questions about you? You single? Got quiet up here.
I came here
You heard it here
talking about-
first. You heard it here first.
She said, "Get out my business."
I want to know. We
But you
interviewing
can't
you.
put people out. You just say next question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Next question.
There you go.
Okay. Do you go home to somebody? No, I'm just messing with you. If you don't want to answer, that's fine.
That makes noise for our last guest.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that'd be like the last guest.
Thank you, CJ.
I mean, like we trying to know a little bit about you. You
Okay.
called your followers Enlight.
Lighthouses.
Lighthouses.
And housemates.
How many housemates and lighthouses do you have on Instagram?
On Instagram, 23,000. On YouTube, 221,000.
Now, how can they follow you on Instagram? What is your Instagram handle?
The House of Oshun across the board. That's
House
my
of what?
website. The House of Oshun.
Okay, spell
That's
that.
my website. My Instagram. Yeah, Patreon. Yeah, everything. T as in Tom, H as in Harry, E as in Esther. H as in Harry, O, the letter O, U as in you.
The U as in you.
S as in Sam, E as in Eskimo,
O as in
OSHUN
right.
.com.
And we'll make sure that we put your information.
Across the board.
Yeah, put your information on there as well. So originally from Fort Worth?
No, I don't live there. I do like the Fort Worth Zoo. Oh my God. The Fort Worth Zoo got the best they got the best French fries. I'm a foodie.
No. You going to the zoo for the fries?
What? And to talk to the monkeys? The monkeys so damn smart. Oh man, I be in there praying for the tiger because he just look like he don't even feel like what he
Because
is.
he's in Fort Worth. Shit. Like, he came from South Africa and he's in Fort Worth.
Walking around in a circle,
He getting
man.
letters from his homeboys. It is not a good look. He's sitting there smoking a cigarette like.
They throwing
got
me
to be-
to him here.
They throwing me to it just
So
here.
you go to Fort Worth
Domesticated.
Zoo a lot, but you said you're not originally. Where are you originally from?
Dallas.
Dallas. Okay. All
South
right.
Dallas, Texas.
Okay, I can hear the accent.
Right. Now, when did you get into doing what you do, though? It's like, when did you know, hey, I can get paid doing this?
Back in 2000 and maybe 11 or 12, I went through a huge, deep, dark night of the soul, which is actually a really deep, deep depression that you wake up to who you are. And I was doing readings on Facebook in Facebook groups before I went public. Yeah. But reading people overall, I had been doing that all my life. So.
And so when did you get your, like, you got your first check, like when somebody paid you?
Yeah, I got $100 from a lady in Canada, and she sent in Canadian money. I still got that Canadian money. I was like girl.
I can go exchange that for $98 for the next time I go to Detroit. You like,
I'm keeping
You
it.
keeping it? It's pretty money.
That's your first.
It is pretty. See, you know what?
It's pretty money. I ain't gonna lie.
You ruled by Venus too. I'm ruled by Venus. So yeah, you like that? It's pretty money.
It's so
get
funny.
it.
I gave them $5 and they gave me all this money back, and I was like, first of all, you can keep these nickels that don't look like nickels, but the dollar bills or whatever is
Yes,
just
it's
like
pretty.
made out of there. It's very hard to duplicate.
You can't duplicate.
You can't
no
duplicate
counterfeit.
it. So, do you travel?
Not yet. COVID kind of slowed me down a little bit, amongst other things. Whatever. It be God timing for real.
Yeah,
But when I do get out there,
we always say,
bitch, I'm flying. Bitch, I'm
always
gonna be a bird.
we always say you are where you're at. Your blessing is where you at. That's what we always try to say.
I want to get out of there.
I know, but I'm saying, like, regardless of where you go, your blessing is
See, I
there.
don't want to hear it no more.
But where would you want to go? Like, if you can go.
Where I got people
No,
everywhere. I
where's
got people
one
in-
spot?
What's one spot?
Oh, the Himalayan mountains.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I ain't gonna be teaching or coaching up there. I got something up there to do.
what you got to do?
I ain't telling you. It's a secret, baby.
You sound like my grandma said, baby, I got 2 more things to do before I die. I'm like, tell me what it is. She goes, no, because then you're going to try to do it, and then I can die. What are you trying to do?
You trying to make me do them
Yeah,
fast?
you trying to make me do it faster. So you're going to go to the Himalayan mountains. Ain't going to tell us what it is, but I'm telling you.
He said one place, so like, dang.
Yeah, the mountain goats up there. You're going to go up there and sit and crisscross applesauce and become one.
When you see old folks do this right here, baby, just don't ask me
When
no
they rock,
question, baby.
when they
Don't
start
worry.
rocking and shaking
You
their
ain't
head.
gonna understand, baby. Don't ask me.
So if you could talk to anybody, famous or not famous, alive or dead, who would you talk to and what advice would you give them? Please tell me
I
it's
would
Kanye.
talk to Tesla. That is my boyfriend. Socrates is my boy. I like very intelligent people. Okay, that's number one. But Tesla, okay, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, this nigga bitch. I'm sorry. I don't date outside my race right now.
You
Okay.
talking about the dude that does Tesla? You talking about Jeff?
The actual Tesla that they played up out his position, you know.
Okay.
They played him out his information. They played him out his what he had going on.
Okay.
369.
Okay.
I was one of
369.
him.
Okay. And what would you give them advice or?
Yes, I would tell him, Tessa, protect your fucking work. These motherfuckers is stealing. See, that's why he ain't want no woman.
Give him some applause for that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
He ain't want no woman though. I'd have been
You know what? That is a dope ass response. That's what I'm saying. It's like you have been like a super ray of sunshine. Like definitely one of those don't judge a book by its cover. I'm about to come in here and tell y'all how it's supposed to be. And I've enjoyed it. Any other questions that you have, Shed?
Now I'm just enjoying listening to both of y'all talk. And then get
I mean, and first of all, I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to pimp my boy out. I'm just trying to, I just want y'all to enjoy his sunshine.
Hey, it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. He'll listen to the tape. We'll go back to the tape.
We're going to go back to the tape. We're going to put the headphones on and go look at the thing. Right. I'll be like, so maybe I did sound like I was pimping my boy out. But you know what?
It's all right.
You know what? It is what it is.
It's going to be all right.
So what do you got going on for the future? What do you have? Like what's in store for you?
What's happening for the future? I'm going to begin to add more things for my Ashe Academy, which would also be like retreats. I'm hoping to have a bed and breakfast in the future, not anytime soon, but that is a far-reaching thing to do, to have people come and relax and get spiritually uplifted, as well as hear me run my mouth and sing, because I'm going to have a piano.
When this album come out, when this album drop,
2025,
it's going to drop.
It's going to drop. I'm telling you.
It's going to be on the flow.
Well, I'm telling you right now, don't forget us. We won't forget you. I can't wait to have you on here again, hopefully before 2025. But when everything starts dropping for you, don't forget us little people.
Oh, okay.
Once again, will you tell them exactly where? I mean, you don't have to spell it out. Just tell them exactly where where they can find you at.
The House of Oshun. You'll know that you have arrived because of the branding is blue and some hints of gold as well. But if you go to my Instagram and click the link in my bio, it'll actually give you all of the places you can see me, because I do have a number of places where you can visit me. But YouTube is probably where you going to get some free game at, because I give out free game on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm looking right at it. Owner of ASE Academy, practitioner in intuitive consulting and coaching. I know I see that word.
Consulting or intuitive?
Intuitive.
And y'all know I know how to
the
say
word and. Okay.
So we really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So did any vibes before you leave? What vibes did you read from CJ and I, with you being on here?
Well, y'all make a good team. That's number one, right? Y'all mesh well. You know what I'm saying? And there's no that push and pull that a lot of times I see with men that really be driving it drive me fucking crazy. I ain't gonna go there. It drive me crazy, but I think y'all are equally yoked. Like y'all are soulmates or something like that.
You heard
and
it here
first. I think
first.
that this thing was really gonna go somewhere. Wherever y'all trying to go, that's where it's gonna go. So keep moving.
Dope.
Yeah,
Dope.
and both of y'all got moles on y'all face, so I think y'all probably, y'all meant for each other.
Well, no, that just means that we was old. No, I'm just kidding. No,
that's not.
No, it's coming up. Our the big birthdays is coming up next year, so maybe that's a big thing right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what is the big birthday?
Mine's in August.
Mine's in May.
What does that mean, the big birthday?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Gonna go through that menopause, man. Your nuts gonna shrivel up. You ain't gonna be able.
I can't wait to get you back on this.
Ladies
I'm
and
telling you
gentlemen,
right now.
thank you so much. We're gonna tune off on that part right there. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, CJ, what do you think of Miss LuLu?
Miss LuLu had full of energy.
Is it LuLu or Lola?
I don't. LuLu, I think she had
Yeah, it was
a
LuLu.
lot of spunk,
Right. Let's redo
a lot
that.
of moxie.
Let's redo that.
Okay.
Damn it. All right.
A lot of moxie.
So, CJ Star, what did you think of our guest?
Man, she had a lot of spunk. She had moxie.
Man, hilarious. I like talking to her. Like whenever I get opportunity to talk to her, man. When I tell you she's completely funny in herself all the time.
She like you said, she did. First time I met her, so it was very nice. Where did you meet her? Because now I want to know if you was a client.
No, I wasn't a client. What happened was, sir, I had a mutual friend. I did a television show in Minneapolis, and we both was on there. And she was like, yo, you got to link up with my homegirl when you get to Dallas. Y'all be perfect, you know what I'm saying, to hang out and just do business work or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. So she connected us, and we've been friends ever since.
Okay, so how long has that been?
I would say like 2.5 years. Like as soon as I moved to Dallas, I hit her up. Was like, yo, you know, I'm here. You know, we're mutual friends. She was like, all right, cool. Come on through then, boy. Let's do it. You know, that's how cool she is, man. She's like that person, man. You can laugh, talk with, and anything she can relate to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you feel any old type of way.
One of your pretty homeboys. That's
Right.
pretty much what you,
Right.
I don't like the fact that she basically told you that you're not going to date nobody but me.
But you know what? During this whole time on the podcast, CJ, I was sitting there like, yo, I was waiting to see, like, I was looking at your reaction, how you gonna like, because you do not like life coaches.
But okay, and before the camera started rolling and everything, I said, I just hope you're anything but a life coach. And she's like, why? Why do you have a problem with life coaches? I mean, and I would love to have some life coaches on here so you could elaborate and get more into detail into it. It's certain type of life coaches. You ain't gonna be my life coach if we in cubicles next to each other. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
your life is
like,
so their life has to be more enhanced than yours. So that's like not taking advice from somebody.
yeah, you're like, you in the same position I'm in. We both about to go see the manager. You was on fries last week, and now you're gonna try to tell me
high blood pressure. But you know, some people are able to be because they've been through the process.
Exactly, but that's not life coach. I think that's just a person that will be able to. That's been through something and can give you advice. Advice coach. Not life coach, advice coach.
You are adamant about that.
I mean, but seriously, come on. Come on.
So you think it's a scam?
I'm not saying it's a scam. I'm going to let y'all go ahead. It's a pyramid scheme. I know that.
Oh, my God.
Because after you get a life coach, you become one all of a sudden.
Oh, man. See, that's the thing, man. If you, like, let us know, man. Just let us know. Go to our Facebook page or even go to our Instagram page, Famous to Us. Let us know what you really think.
Don't be sending your hate mail. Listen, once again.
Hey, we need to see it all.
Don't be sending your hate mail. What I'm basically saying is when it comes to life coaches, like, okay, I got several friends that are life coaches, and like I said, at the same time, we was doing the same job when we was doing it.
Right.
I mean, but if you are inspiring people and you're doing that, that's dope. Okay. I mean, and if that's the name of it, life coach, okay. But just don't be that same dude. Don't be that dude that we're on the same team and you the coach. No, you are a different player on the same team.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're not coaches.
I'm wide receiver and you quarterback. That's all you doing. You hearing the play right before I hear it.
So just advice.
Advice coach. Can you be
advice.
Can you be an advice counselor?
There it is.
Yeah, because I can give you advice. I've been through some stuff. You've been through some stuff.
Right. So so the thing is just saying life coach, that's what gets to you.
It does.
It's the name. It doesn't matter what it is.
That, and if we're on the same level.
Right.
You can't be on the same level with your counselor or your psychiatrist or your whatever. You can't be on the same level with your preacher.
Right. Is that what you,
For real. Can you?
Nah, you can't. Yeah, he got no more of the Bible.
Yeah, exactly. Look, listen. This is me and you doing scriptures, and I'm your preacher, and I'll be like, what's that one scripture?
Right.
When that
you
one
know
dude,
the one. You know the one.
I think it's Job.
She touched the clothes. Remember, she touched the clothes.
Yeah,
you like the garment, sir?
Yeah. I think that's why some preachers be like, "Turn with me,
read." They be making everybody else read,
and it said.
Now I'm about to give you advice.
It's hard, man. It's the whole religion thing is hard because I believe there are some good churches out there, but there's some bad people in some good churches.
Right, definitely. And I mean, the older I get, I know this is going to be crazy to a lot of people. Like I grew up Kojic / Jehovah Witness. You know what I mean? So it's like,
what's Kojic?
Kojic is Church of God in Christ.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Pentecostal. So it's like I got to see and be a part in a lot of religions. And for some reason now that as I'm older, I'm like, you know what? As long as you are faithful and you abide by your religion's rules and culture in a good way. I just feel like that's just what it is. 'Cause I just think now, and this is my personal beliefs. Don't nobody send no hate mail or
send
me
it. We need to see it all.
Right, no scriptures. It's nothing. I'm just like, I know in the Bible it says that there's only one God, right? But I'm thinking that I'm like there's one God that says, okay, I'm gonna put y'all up under this umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you heard it here first. He believes that there are several gods for several.
I didn't say
people.
Several gods. See, there you
he
go.
said everybody had a god. I got a god. You got a god. No, but you know what's funny? Your religion growing up is the same religion that we used to battle in my religion. I was Seventh-day Adventist.
Oh,
and boy, we couldn't wait till Jehovah's Witness come to the door. Oh, come on in. And be like, we used to say, don't skip around.
Right. Let's get to the point. No, get to the meat and potatoes.
But my take on it might be a little more controversial. Right. So
What's your take?
I'm not going to say it because it's controversial.
Hey man,
my take is this: the Bible is a great guide. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great guide.
So it's a life coach.
It's above me, so it is a life coach. But it's written by man.
Right.
It's written by man.
Right.
So I think it's a great guide. But at the same time, it's not the end all be all. If that's the case, we would still be slaying sheep and
I see what you're saying. And see that's the thing. Like a lot of people always try to be, well, that's not what you do. That's not the Bible. No, but this is what this is just how we feel and what we think.
Yeah.
And a lot of times what people don't understand, if you're trying to force things down my throat, that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
And I just think that's why I'm not a Jehovah's Witness.
I think that's what happens why churches get old. Mm-hmm. Churches get old because you try to force feed these young people and they're like, that doesn't.
You can't listen to gospel rap. Why not?
Yeah, I'd be like, I mean, that is their blessing. Mm-hmm. So why not be able to listen to that? Man, I used to love. Man, I'm older. I used to love Commission. Take Six.
To this day, Commission's my number one.
Yeah, well, Take Six. But anyway,
no Commission, sir. Commission came before Take Six.
We will. And there's this one song I don't know if you heard it. Is like, there wouldn't be a commission without a Take Six.
That's a lie.
No,
well, I'm telling you, if I was just to say, have you ever needed someone who's shoulder just to cry? Man, I'm telling you, everybody go crazy. They be like, sing this song.
It sounds good, but like I said, that's like saying I like Ice Cube, but I don't like NWA. There wouldn't be a commission without a Take Six. Okay.
What do you mean? Take Six came after
first.
Commission? No, they did. Okay, CJ, we gonna
look it up.
We gonna look up a shake. We're making a shake.
You gonna look at Commission. You look up Commission. I'm gonna look up Take Six. I'm telling you, we probably lost 2 followers because like, who the hell is either one of these people?
Boy, we gonna bless your life with that. I'm telling you, Commission came out before Take Six.
Probably so, but that's not the point.
So I just want to shake. I just want to shake. Commissioned. I mean, you got to put an ED on it.
Commissioned. Overview.
Yep.
What year?
Told you. Look, I'm going back to the first.
Origin.
19. Yep, that's like 1988.
Oh, well, ours is 1980.
That's a lie. No. You got to go to the albums. I'm going to Apple Music where now I'm about to go to.
Okay, well, y'all first album was what?
Take Six.
No, don't look up Take Six. Look up Commission.
I did look up Commission. It was 1988.
Oh, ours was 1988 too. Spread Love.
That was the first single. Yep, that was the first single.
But
if you yep, they both came out in 88, sir.
But mine was a month earlier.
No, Commission was saved. Y'all Take Six, them was heathen. Brian McKnight, Brother Neil was all in there. They was performing in clubs. They weren't performing. They performing no
don't make me
churches.
look, I can get Cedric on here. I can get Cedric on here. You find one of them commission dudes if they still in the church today.
Marvin Sapp, Fred Hammond, all them is commissioned.
They all commissioned.
Yeah,
Marvin Sapp.
Marvin Sapp started with
the one that
Fred
had to leave and came back from the church.
No, he was being
Never could have made it because he was out of the church.
Telling you had so many in my boy. Come on, man.
That is dope. That is dope.
All right, well, we're gonna bring it back in because we getting too churchy. They're not ready for that.
Churchy.
They're getting too churchy for
But
that's it.
but like I said, I mean, but that's what it is. I mean, as far as coaching and things like that, I think as a role model, you earn that privilege. Like people start looking up to you because you do things that inspire them. Not when you say I'm a role model, you know, or I'm this.
Yeah. People, I hate when people like. You want to know the funniest thing is? It's the craziest things. Like people say I'm the funniest in Dallas. I'm the funny. No,
you don't want to be.
You don't want to. You don't want to be. But no, the thing is, let somebody else say it.
Yeah, somebody else.
If you say it, like you won the 2022 funniest comedian in Dallas,
Texas.
Right? Well, Texas. Oh, excuse me. excuse
I
me.
just have to correct you on that.
Let's clap, everybody. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me
For some
clap
reason
for.
you keep on saying the city. I keep on trying to tell you it's a state.
It's the state. But see, that's the thing. You was awarded that.
Yes.
You wasn't walking around saying, "Oh, I'm this.
no.
I'm the funniest. I'm that." You know what I mean? It makes you. That puts a lot more pressure on you to be that, because then when you get up there, I'm the funniest dude. People ain't gonna listen to you jokes.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's just the one thing you want to do, man. It's like a lot of times people always do that. You know, and it's like I'm just.
What's it called?
It's confidence. I got confidence.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to have confidence, but what is
Arrogance.
What do we say now? Well, is it humble brag when people be like, "I'm a humble brag"? No, that's not humble brag.
Right.
If just because you state something, that's like saying, "I hope this doesn't offend you," but what I'm about to say, he'd be like, "That is not softening the blow, sir. That is not softening the blow." What's about to go?
You know, I'm a humble guy though, but.
Excuse me, let me move these trophies out the way.
But all these people are very much beneath me. Excuse me, peasants. Excuse me, peasants. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but I definitely understand. But like I said, the only thing that like if someone calls you a older, bigger, big brother or whatever, those aren't things that you have to earn. That means that you're just an older person.
Right.
But when someone says that they look up to you, they admire you, they love what you stand for, just that type of stuff is the things that keeps me where I'm at. And you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it keeps you where you at. You can do any, man, right. You are the first person I swear that can do anything. You'd be like, where's your club? What show you doing? Oh, I'm doing a church show for Future Farmers of America. Like, the FFA? That's still a thing? Like,
I'm impressed that you put an acronym to it just that fast.
Yeah, but you don't remember that?
The FFA?
You don't remember the FFA? So listen, this shows me I went to a white school. I went to 4 different high schools. I went to 4 different high schools, and it was FFA. They had the corduroy blue jackets with the big old symbol on the back, and it's FFA, which is Future Farmers Association, or Future Farmers of America. And then they had FHA for the ladies, was Future Homemakers of America.
Wow,
which was so sexist. But these cats used to wear these jackets like it was they pledged and went over. And to this day.
Yeah, now they call Magna.
To this day,
Magna. Those are the Magna
it.
people. Make America great again.
Make America. They call it Magna.
So that's it, man. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in and everything. It was a great show. CJ, man, I'm glad you held your composure, because
she told me, I ain't gonna lie, she told me before it popped off that she's like, what you ain't gonna do is talk about everything.
Because you said, oh, she a life coach. That when your voice went high.
She a life coach. Right. But it was fun. It was cool. Next week, we are going to try to work on getting Shed to get all these dots off his phone. All these messages is driving me crazy.
Man, it's my phone, man.
Man, there's so many dots that my ADHD will not let me do it, bro.
He was like,
so many messages.
685?
What are you doing? I just wanted to delete them all. I mean, like, yeah, apparently you don't want to talk to them.
You're right. You know, people don't feel. You know, Apple got a new feature once you upgrade your phone. I'm like, my phone is all right, man. I like my phone.
He got messages on things that you ain't supposed to have messages on. Like, it's a game, man.
Right.
It's your turn on spades.
He was talking about my Broncos. He was like, yo, man, your IR is on IR. I'm like, God dang. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. See y'all next week. Make sure you share the podcast. Go like all of our Facebook and Instagram. So we can be famous to y'all because y'all are famous to us.
us.
You
Let's
like how
go.
I did that?
Yeah.
Ooh!